Hello and welcome to Ann Arbor Inclusive. Ann Arbor Inclusive has partnered with Disability Network Washtenaw Monroe Livingston to bring you this disability-centered show. At Ann Arbor Inclusive, we foster understanding, promote inclusivity, and share impactful stories within the disability community. I'm your host, Claire Moore. The University of Michigan Adaptive Sports and Fitness aims to increase awareness about, knowledge of, access to, and participation in adaptive sports and fitness among people with and without disabilities at the University of Michigan and in the greater Ann Arbor community. Today we have Brian Elliott, Community Program Coordinator of the organization. Thank you, Brian, for being here.
Thanks, Claire, for having me.
I can't wait to chat with you.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here.
Good. So before we get into this interview, we'd love to show you a short animation video to sort of explain and express what adaptive sports are and their benefit.
Today, we're going to learn about adaptive sports and inclusive recreation. We all have different abilities. Some people don't need glasses to see, some need glasses, and some cannot see. Some people are born with long legs, short legs, and some are born without legs. We have to remember that we're all different in our own way. While some of us look different and have different abilities, a similarity we all share is our love of being active. Participating in physical activity like team sports makes us healthy, helps us perform better at school, and is an opportunity to make friends. Just like you need skates for ice hockey, cleats for soccer, or a bicycle for cycling, some adaptive sports may require equipment, like a sports chair for wheelchair basketball or wheelchair tennis. The sports chair is different from other wheelchairs you may have seen before. It's designed for speed and performance. Some sports may not require specialized equipment, like sitting volleyball. And some sports are new altogether and introduce us to fun new ways to include people of all abilities, like goalball. With adaptive sports, we can include everyone, so we can all enjoy sports and recreation together.
So that was a pretty cool little video. And I think it kind of gives us a broad overview about adaptive sports, but do you want to maybe expound upon that explanation a little bit, Brian?
Yeah, so what we really like to say is that adaptive sports really are for everyone. That anybody gets a chance to do it. They're for people with and without disabilities. It's not just for somebody that has a disability. It actually gives a great opportunity for people to kind of intermix and gets a chance to just be recreational, hang out, be with your peers. So it really is just a great video to show that everybody can kind of do it, and that there's really nothing against it, and just with some modifications or changes within rules or equipment, the adaptive sports becomes a little bit more available for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. I loved that the animation had, folks with different mobility concerns or are using different adaptive equipment are playing alongside folks who don't have any mobility concerns or physical disabilities, which I think is, like you're saying, it sort of illustrates that point that we can all play sports together, we can all work out together if everyone's got the right tools to do it.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite videos. I know I show it a number of times, especially like if we show it to students when we're interacting with students, because people might have a thought of what adaptive sports might be, or maybe stigma just around disability in general, so they don't really know what it is. And then when they get a chance to see this video, it kind of all comes together and explains it in a real nice, simple way.
Yes, I love anything where it's simple, concise, and then it's animated on top of it, right?
Yes, super easy.
So how can people participate in adaptive sports and fitness, and then what are some maybe other ways that people can get involved with it?
So with our program through the U of M and Adaptive Sport and Fitness, we offer competitive teams and just recreational teams and just opportunities for people to try them and experience adaptive sports, whether they have a disability or they don't. So with our organization, we offer wheelchair basketball, wheelchair tennis, adaptive track and field, wheelchair rugby, as well as powerlifting programs. So people that are just looking to lift weights for it and do that, and then community kind of adaptive fitness programs. And we use the modification of equipment and just adaptations to really make it a little bit more of an inclusive opportunity for people to do it. And those programs are open to students that are at U of M, but also community members that are in the area and just want to come out and try something new or different. Whether they have a disability or they don't, it's really just a great opportunity to try something a little different.
Absolutely.
And still stay active, which is a huge key, especially as it's starting to get nicer outside. People are looking to do things, and this is just kind of a great opportunity to really get a chance to be around other people, but be active at the same time.
Yeah, and obviously Disability Network and Adaptive Sports and Fitness have partnered in many ways. Specifically, I'm thinking about our summer camp offerings that we do for young people.
Yeah.
And I know that I myself have personally enjoyed using the basketball wheelchairs throughout camp and playing around with the different adaptive equipment has been so fun and such a great learning experience for me and for our young people that we work with. So I know having access to some of that equipment can be tricky, and especially if you don't maybe know what you're looking for or what you might want to try out, right? For personal use or for recreational use. I feel like having that sort of access, like being able to reach out to y'all and be like, hey, I would love to, come out and try some of this equipment. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so we actually have a equipment loan program where people can just be like, we have a list of things on our website that shows that we do have sport chairs available, or bocce sets, or goalball equipment, or adaptive hand cycles and bikes, that if people are looking to be recreational and they don't have the equipment themselves, or they want to try it out before going out and actually purchasing it,
Right.
they can contact us and we loan the equipment out for free. But they can also just come in and meet me. I help do the organization for it, but they'll meet me at Disability Network, and we kind of take the equipment out back where we have this big space to be able to just kind of try out different things, see what it's like, see what works, what doesn't work, and then they can actually take it home, use it a little bit where they're more comfortable, and then be able to bring it back after a little bit period of time.
And what is that program called?
It's called our Equipment Loan Program.
Okay.
And they're available. We have links to it through our website.
Oh, fabulous.
That they can just go through and kind of search a catalog of what's available.
Yeah.
And then they just contact us and let us know what it is that they're looking for, and then we provide that to them.
That's amazing. Is that a new program?
It is fairly new. We just
Okay.
got it kind of going. We have a bunch of equipment that we've had around, but now we're actually available to loan it out and get it actually out in the community, because we want more people to be able to be active.
Yes.
And this is kind of a great way to do it. We know the equipment can be a barrier, and costs for the equipment can be barriers, so really trying to reduce as many of those barriers as we can.
I love that. We're all about that at Disability Network.
Right, break down those barriers.
That's
Take
right.
those away.
That's right. Well, that kind of leads into my next question. Why is adaptive recreation so important?
So it's got a number of benefits. I mean, aside from just the physical benefits that come with recreation that people already know about, which really is like, so people with disabilities, they're going to be prone to having a little bit more health-related issues just because of the lifestyle and maybe some of the restrictions that they might have. So getting a chance to be active in some manner is going to provide better health benefits overall. But another key aspect for being able to be a part of it is just the socialization that comes with it. It really provides a chance to be around not only like other people in general, because
Sure.
having disability can be an isolating incident that
Absolutely.
really is something that a lot of people deal with, and
Absolutely.
the mental issues that may come with that, or mental difficulties that can come through isolation. Being active through recreation provides an opportunity to be out, for one thing.
Yeah,
Gets you
out of the
out of
house.
the house. Yes, get out of the house, do something else. But it provides the opportunity to network with other people that maybe have disabilities that are similar to yours, or interact with other people that have different disabilities, or just people, as we were saying earlier, like you don't have to have a disability to do any of the adaptive recreation. So interacting with all of these different people really gives like a broader network, but then you have the opportunity to learn from them and what it is that they do in their daily life that maybe you can incorporate to yours and makes you a little more independent, brings a little joy to your own life, gives you something more to kind of do in your own world. But another huge part of just the adaptive recreation that's out there is that people can volunteer. Like if they want to do it, they can just volunteer and make that possible for people. There's many opportunities or many chances that people just need assistance doing something, or it's helpful just to have more people there versus everybody on their own. So getting a chance to just volunteer and spend some time with other people is always a great benefit of being able to be out there.
Absolutely. I know, again, speaking of summer camp, we did have a group come out and volunteer to support our campers with using the adaptive wheelchairs and the sports wheelchairs, I should say. And that was I mean, that was great, not only as one of only 2 counselors, and right, like there was only a few of us there. It was, you know, it was amazing to have that extra person power. But yeah, it's like such a cool experience for everyone. It, like you said, there's this element of that socialization, peer support. We're still combating social isolation in a post, you know, sort of deep pandemic world. You know, I don't want to say post-COVID, but post-deep pandemic. That is still a concern that we're getting from folks. I mean, I know at Disability Network, it's something that people are concerned about. So having these opportunities to come out into the community, engage with people, engage with a community that you feel supported, safe, not judged by, you know, like accepted.
Yes.
That's huge.
Right. Like you just show up and people are like, hi.
Yeah. Great to have you.
Yeah. It's nice to see you again. Or like coming in, you're new to it. Like, hi. What can we do? Like, how can we help? What can we do to make this better? Like with our teams that we do, we are always like welcoming volunteers, or we host events. And those are like huge, they're volunteer based to like be able to be run. I know a number of people that are like with the wheelchair rugby team, we have volunteers that come and like without them, we really wouldn't be able to even be able to participate. And some of them say like, this is the highlight of our week. Like, even though they're students, they're doing their own thing. They're like, this is my favorite part of the week. Like, these sports are amazing to be a part of and get a chance to interact. But getting to be around all of the people is really a huge benefit that comes out of just adaptive recreation that's out there. And it doesn't have to be competitive. Like, go out and have fun. Do something different. Try something new.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, to try something new, right? And couldn't be a better place to try something new. Couldn't be a more supportive environment. Exactly. Yes. What are some of these events and programs that folks could volunteer for that might be different than what we've already talked about?
Yeah, so something that we have, like, so with our teams that we have through the university, we're always welcoming volunteers that'll come to practices and just help get players ready, get equipment around, help kind of that process go. But then each year we host events for each of our sports. And those will be like either day-long or like weekend-long competitions. And really it takes just a whole lot of person power to be able to come out and make those possible. We do all of our events, they're free for public to attend. So something that we're super proud of is we hosted a game at the Chrysler Center for wheelchair basketball. We broke a record for collegiate basketball in an arena. So wheelchair basketball, we had over 3,000 people come to Chrysler to watch. Michigan beat Michigan State, which was always a great thing. But it was volunteer-based, volunteer-run. Having people there to help navigate where others can go and sell merchandise or just be there and help people find seats, help people get drinks and
Sure.
that kind of thing. Like, that's only possible through volunteer efforts.
Yeah.
So we're always welcoming that just for that kind of experience.
Yeah, additional people that are part of that larger community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, okay, I want to get this right. What is the Adaptive Sport and Inclusive Recreation Initiative?
Yes. So the Adaptive Sport and Inclusive Recreation Initiative, we call it ACRI just with the acronym. Everybody likes the acronyms.
A-Series good. Yes.
A-Series,
A-Series
it's a
good.
one. But that is a program that we developed. We're in year 4 of that, we're just wrapping up year 4, where we embed adaptive sports into the middle schools throughout Ann Arbor Public Schools. So
Right.
we're currently in 7 middle schools throughout Ann
Wow.
Arbor. We're going to expand out of Ann Arbor and be in Ypsi and Saline next year.
Awesome.
So super excited. But we embed 4 adaptive sports, 4 Paralympic sports,
Okay.
right into the general PE course.
Amazing.
So it's not just students with disabilities doing something. It's not separate.
Yes.
In Ann Arbor, every 6th grader takes PE.
Uh-huh.
So every 6th grader will have an opportunity to play wheelchair basketball, wheelchair tennis, goalball, and sitting volleyball.
Cool.
So they'll have the equipment. They get an opportunity to play these adaptive sports right within just their general gym class. And all of the classes meet like state standards, so they're not like separately doing anything.
Right.
So we're super excited and happy to be able to share that program. Like I said, we're just wrapping up year 4, looking forward to doing several more years of it. It really is a great opportunity. So we have each year hundreds of students going through.
Yeah.
So I think we've had like at least 600 students this
Wow.
year. And so we've expanded it. 6th, 7th, and 8th graders are doing it at each of those schools. So
That's
there's
amazing.
the potential that students will have at least 3 years of being able to do those 4 sports. So it's truly a great opportunity. They're going to be able to share that
Yes.
experience
Yes.
with their parents, with their friends when they go home. Something that we found is that people just don't know about adaptive recreation opportunities, what they are. And knowing that as people age, disability from acquiring it
Yes.
or developing a disability increases. So 1 in 4 will have a disability. So the chances are that whether you know somebody right now in your life
Right.
or you develop it later on, you at least know that these opportunities are out there and these
Yes.
exist. So maybe it's not for you right now or you don't have an interest in it, but you can share it with other people.
Yeah.
Let them know, like, hey, if you want to like be active, like these are some of the things that you can do, and it doesn't take a whole lot.
Right.
But it's a super cool experience that these 6th graders are getting to do. And how often is it that middle schoolers get to do these different activities? It's something
Right.
different that they're doing in gym class that's not there every day.
It sounds like the perfect, it's honestly a perfect awareness training,
Yes.
right? Like,
Yeah.
that is truly, you're bringing in the equipment, it's built into school, it's happening there, it's a choice-based situation as well, which is
Yeah.
great for young people to have choice in what they're doing.
Yeah.
But like, man, like you're saying, it's not really if disability is going to touch your life, it's
Right.
it's when.
Right.
You know, whether that's someone you know or it's yourself, right? So having that awareness, having those tools in your back pocket or like
Yeah.
that reference point in your back pocket, especially as a young person and how impressionable that is
Mm-hmm.
really incredible.
Yeah, I don't know how many people that I've interacted with that we acquire disabilities. I acquired a spinal cord injury when I was 20. So prior to that, didn't really have a whole lot of experience.
Yeah.
And I know people that are in medical professions that they acquired a disability, and even though they were physicians or doctors themselves, they didn't know about adaptive recreation. So then they acquire this disability and then
Yeah.
find out that this is something that's available.
Right.
They're like, well, I can share this with other people that have disabilities, and they can do this, but the people with disabilities can do it with people that don't have them.
Right.
So they can all do these kind of things together. So yeah, it's not necessarily that you'll never interact with somebody that doesn't have a disability. It's really just a win, if not now.
Yes, absolutely.
So it is a truly great opportunity. We'll do, like, as part of the programming, we do a school assembly. So the kids get to come in, and we're on the stage, and we share, like, the video that we shared earlier. We'll share that with the students. Then we'll kind of talk about some of our experiences, and then get them to actually play sitting volleyball, usually in front of the students, and everybody's cheering. So it really is a great opportunity and a really super fun assembly for them to be able to do and get a chance to experience.
And I can imagine too, being in that space and in a school environment, it's meant for a learning experience, right? So questions are welcome. Let's talk about disability. Disability is not bad. It's not a bad word, right? Like,
exactly.
That element too is probably really impactful on those young people.
Yeah, we really like to say, when we do a key phrase that we use a lot, is disability is not inability.
That's right.
So it really is. People can do a lot of things. You just got to provide them the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Provide the access. You'll be
Yes.
amazed at what people can do if provided the opportunity.
That's right. Oh, got chills, Brian. Honestly, we should just end the interview now. But but before we do, is there anything else you want to talk about the organization, or anything you want to share, anything that's coming up?
So we do have our outdoor track meet is coming up over the summer. So it's open for any athletes with or without disabilities.
Okay.
They're 14 and over. And we're encouraging veterans to come out especially. But anybody 14 and over can come out and enjoy this great track and field experience that we have.
Where's that at?
It's going to be at the Varsity Track Center here at U of M.
Okay.
So just off of State Street. Right here, it's going to be June 28th.
Okay.
And we're open for, if people don't want to do that, they want to attend, it's going to be a free event, or there's opportunities to volunteer for that.
Oh, amazing.
But yeah, my biggest thing is, like, adaptive sports are for everyone.
Yes.
Adaptive recreation, whether you want to be competitive, whether you want to just try something new, they really are for everyone. You don't need a disability to come out and try them. That's really the biggest thing that we like to share.
So if anybody wants to reach out to you, how do they connect with you? How do they learn more? Where should they go on the internet?
Yeah, so one of the easiest ways to connect with us is just go to our website, umadaptivesports.com. It has a connect with us button, contact us. We're on social media there, where you get a chance to follow our Instagram. We have a YouTube channel that has some videos similar to the ones that we shared earlier.
Oh, great.
And then we live stream a lot of our competitions that people are doing. So like next weekend, the wheelchair rugby team will be in Tampa Bay.
Amazing.
Yes, amazing. I mean, I'm partial, I'm part of the team. So I really do enjoy the sport. It is a great one, and nobody really knows what it is. But everybody that gets a chance to see it and experience it finds it kind of wild.
I was just going to say, wild is the word I think of.
Yeah. So we'll be in Tampa Bay, looking for our first national championship next week.
Congrats.
But it'll be live streamed, so people can follow that on YouTube. So whether you can't be there in person, you can follow it and cheer on Go Blue from far away.
Amazing. Thanks so much for being here, Brian.
Thank you so much for having me. Go Blue.
Go Blue, that's right. For more information or to connect with disability-related resources, programming, and our vibrant community, please visit Disability Network Washtenaw Monroe Livingston in person in Ann Arbor or online at dnwml.org. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Just search Disability Network Washtenaw Monroe Livingston. And be sure to check out CTN's website at a2gov.org/CTN for more great programs and services, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow them on social media at CTN Ann Arbor. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey here at Ann Arbor Inclusive, where diversity is our strength and every story matters. We'll see you soon.